they really wanted to clear up. What the government wanted to do was to say that, because we know what happened to him, right? He was the falsely filing or being coerced by the CCP at the time, because he went through the ordeal, right, with the MSS overseas in China, and then he had to file the false complaint and everything else, and they didn't want the defense to bring this up in court in closing. They already game planned for the closing, right? To say, you can't generalize to say, everybody was, coerced or whatnot. So you can't only talk about a specific individual and their experience and this thing, that thing, who was testified in court, who was not testified, and things of that nature. So that's something that they had to clear up. And outside of that, of course, going over closing statements. Let me take a look.
Yeah, because to let the viewers know, we are getting very close to both legal teams making their closing statements. And this witness, just to clarify one more time for the viewers, this witness was instructed by the MSS of the Chinese Communist Party to file a false report against Mao's Guo in China, and he was arrested and detained and interrogated for investing with Miles.
Yeah.
So that is a reason why I think it gives a really good idea of what will happen if you decide to support Miles or you decide to invest in some of the related entities. So I think that just to clarify that for the viewers.
But
because it's
really
been a few episodes.
Yeah, it really countered out, because here's the deal. Like with George Higginbotham, the ninth witness. And we'll get to it, but just a little bit of a foreshadow is that they didn't want the defense to essentially say that individuals were being coerced to undermine Mr. Miles to extradite him, right? But when George Higginbotham came, the facts are the facts. Everybody can go to the transcript, and we'll get to it. Is that he said in court? We'll get to it when the time comes.